Hello everyone, this is P-Town and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2. This is episode number 12, and today I'd just like to start off the episode by saying thanks. Thanks for watching. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube, and out of all that stuff you chose to watch this. So, will you live to regret it? We will see. I'll try to make sure you don't. So, anyway guys, I've been doing a bit of reflecting about the base we've got going, and it's a nice little base. We've got some good stuff. We've got like the village working out. And I've got some stuff to show you here that I've been working on. We've also got infinite ore production, more metals than we know what to do with. We've got an auto spawner set up, an AE system, getting rolling, energy production, essence crop farm, mob farm, a lava generator, Moo Fluids set up there. So it's got a lot of stuff going. It's a pretty good base, but it's missing something. It's missing something vital that it needs to kind of bring it to life. You know what that is? That one extra something. It's soul. This base needs soul. Soul sand in particular. That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. I was looking over some of the stuff in Ender.io, like the soul binder, which we can use that broken spawner we got from when we went to the Deep Dark last episode. But in order to make this, you need these heads, which is not a problem to get, but you need solarium. And in order to make solarium, you need gold and soul sand. And there's a lot of cool stuff that you need solarium for. Most of it's in Ender.io, like the soul vials and all the stuff that you can do with that. And the only way to get soul sand is... Oh, wait, wrong click. Well, you can craft it with heat sand and tainted soil, but the only way to get those are from soul sand, so that's kind of moot. And from a sludge boiler, and apparently you'll never get it because it's 0%. The only other way to get soul sand that I know of is... I clicked wrong again. The sludge boiler. Yeah. So a very low percentage of that. So we'll need a ton of sludge if we want to just generate a lot of solarium, because you need 1 soul sand per ingot of solarium. And just to craft that one thing, you need 4 ingots. Plus you need to make the soul vial and all that stuff. So we're going to need a lot of sludge. So there's a cow over here who's going to help me out with that. One of these guys. Probably not you. Yeah, that's a lava cow. Energized glowstone, liquid blue slime. I bet it's this guy with the cool hat. I bet what hat is this? Some kind of ninja. Yeah, that's him. Cool. Alright, so we're going to use him later. First, let me show you guys what I've come up with for the village. I was having a problem, like I mentioned last episode, where they would kind of wander around, get stuck in a corner, and forget about the rest of the houses. So what I've done is I've taken these guys and I've made them my prisoners. I've just kind of stuck them in the corner, and they're not, the thing is, they're not really stuck. If they really wanted to get out, they could just jump this. See, I can jump it, guy. That's all you need to do. But I don't know. I think he's got like Stockholm syndrome or something, where he sympathizes with my cause. So I've got 1 villager stuck in each of the corners of these houses, and you can see the bounding box, or the bounding dome cube. Well, here's the bounding, like, rectangular prism where the iron golems will spawn. And then these dots, well, it's easier to see if I back up. These dots around it show us where the village is, like what the bounds of the village are. There we go. Yeah, now you can see it. So it encompasses all the houses, which is perfect. So we'll generate a few more villagers and stick them in there. But like I said, today is all about soul sand. So I have a plan for this guy. If we use our auto spawner, and I think this should work, these auto spawners have a setting called exact copy. Yeah, so if we set it there, it'll take a lot more resources to generate a cow, but it should generate one exactly like the other guy. So this way we can create a whole bunch of, actually I'm just going to break through the floor. We can create a whole bunch of sludge cows. I don't know why that word is hard for me to say, but let's go ahead and kick that off. And fly up here and just snag a few of them. As soon as they start going. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of work and energy. And yeah, it's a sludge cow. Awesome. Yoink. So it's pretty slow, actually. Not terribly slow. I guess we'll need like 8 or so of these, but we'll start with 4. Just to see if the idea will work. Cool. There we go. Turn it back off for now. The lever. I keep forgetting about it, but I mean to put the invisible conduit trick we came up with last episode on some of these conduits. May look cool. So yeah, I'm thinking probably the best place to put a sludge boiler room would be down here in like the basement looking area of things. Maybe we could have a branch going off this way. Oh yeah, we could connect to the back of the spawner room. That could be fun. I want to have multiple ways in and out of everything. Or we could put it on this side. Not sure. Both could be cool. Oh yeah, I've also come up with a way to automate filling this with the pulverized coal so we can make liquefied coal to keep these things full. It looks like it's not running at the moment because it's probably reached its threshold. But I've got an export bus with a redstone card inserted to only activate with a signal. So this will not export pulverized coal unless there's a signal coming from this little guy, ME level emitter, which is set to only emit a signal when there's more than 200 pulverized coal in the system. So if I take some coal, this is the part I have not automated. If I take some coal and pulverize it in our sag mill, yeah, we're above 200 now. So this light should be on, good, and it's emitting a redstone signal allowing pulverized coal into the crucible. So that'll keep these nice and full. And we're generating, oh, whoops. Looks like we're full with we've got 75 million EU stored right now. I've got this shut off because it was overflowing with ores in our ore production room. Anyway, so that's that. A pretty simple setup. I just need to automate the insertion of coal into the sag mill. So let's grab some whoops, that's flint. Some factory blocks. 4 stacks should be plenty. Oh, you know what else we can do? Make a builder's wand. Not builder's wand. We need the division sigil and a crafting table. Nice. And an iron ingot. Inran ingot. Diamond. And I think the shaft of the tool itself is made with obsidian. Cool. There we go. Nice. All right. I'm a pro at this now, guys. I got blown up once last episode. Not gonna happen again. And again, there's that visual glitch where it's there. Okay, and now I just need to remember the crafting recipe. There we go. Good. Cool. All right, builder's wand. Yay. This thing is awesome. It just lets you like repeat the block type. Well, what better way to show you than to demonstrate? Let's put the sludge boil over here. I feel like the base is kind of getting skewed in that direction, so let's kind of balance back out. Yeah, so what it does is it checks your inventory for the block type of what you're looking at. And then you can see it places up to 9 blocks at a time of that block type. So, awesome. Not exactly sure what this room is going to look like. And a little trick I picked up, if you want to like place a row like this, but you don't want it to go as far as that, just place 1 block there, or however far you want it to go, and it'll stop. Like so. Pretty sweet. Alright, so I'm going to lay out a little room for our sludge factory here, and maybe I'll craft some of the mechanisms we need to get that rolling, and once I do that, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've got a decent sized area laid out, and a path leading to the auto spawner area, just cause it's nice. I think this should be big enough. It's 9 by, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, good. Odd numbers. Nice. Yeah, so that should hopefully be big enough. The next part of this, if you've probably seen this before, this autonomous activator fluid cow setup with the fluid transpose and everything, we're going to need a bunch of autonomous activators. So I figured we could just go ahead and encode that into a pattern. Autonomous activator, there we go, and encode. And we'll stick it up here. Oops, missed. Missed again. There we go. Yeah, so this area still needs quite a bit of work. This is in no way indicative of how it's going to end up, so don't forget you saw that. It's just a bunch of, there's always like one part of the base that's going to have like just a ton of junk everywhere. I guess it's like the work in progress area. So this should autocraft pretty quickly. Here we go. That's 4 of them. Awesome. Oh, and a fluid transposer as well. Fluid transposer. We'll just make it out of the basic. I'll go ahead and craft this off camera because there are a couple more things I'm going to need. It could be a little bit tedious, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got a whole bunch of equipment together and we should be ready to set it up. So first things first, we need to set down our autonomous activators. And this will just be kind of a mock setup. So we'll have 2 on that side, 2 on this side. Eventually we can expand to like 8 or however much we want. We could even change the size of the room if we wanted to. And let's go ahead and cut this up to fit in with our purple theme. You can use these little, what are these even called? Strips? To kind of create an area where the cows will be like stuck. That seems kind of weird. You'll see what I mean in a second. Before I had used those panels, but I don't think that's completely necessary. So just make sure you put this one inside, so that way you can still put the conduit there. Otherwise, if you put that there, yeah, you can't place the conduit. Wasn't actually sure about that. So this way, because this occupies the block space above the autonomous activator, I think the cows will see that as a full block. And it looks kind of funky, but he's stuck in there, so that's good. There's also something else I double check. Oh, darn. I didn't think they could place him that far away. So this means we can't have... How far is that? That's pretty far. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just the distance. Okay. Not a problem, not a problem. We can just widen this room a little bit. And that should... Because I think they can only place water buckets or any type of liquid buckets up to 5 blocks away. So if we widen this 1 more block in both directions, that should definitely be enough distance between the autonomous activators so we don't have that placement issue. I'm going to fix up the room. Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. We're not going to fix it. Cool. And good. Okay, let's try it one more time. Make sure I'm right about that. Water bucket. Yeah, not being placed. Excellent. So we'll stick them there. So, I'm going to have to put the cows in there. And what you do is... Actually, what do you do? Okay, you have to set a filter to these using these basic item filters to only extract the type of liquid that the cow generates. Otherwise, it will just... the item conduit will suck the bucket right out of the autonomous activator with no liquid in it. So that's a little bit tedious. I'm going to go ahead and set that up off camera. Sorry if you want to see all this stuff happening, but I don't think you do. Just a guess. There's also, if I remember right, I read that the sludge boiler has like an area of effect of like... Actually, let's figure it out real quick. I know where I can get buckets of sludge. And we can make the sludge boiler super fast. Let's see. We just need furnaces, 3 of these guys. There we go. And that's it. Bam. Done. That was fast. And we'll just need a bucket of sludge. Oh yeah, I've got buckets. Hello, cows. This thing has been disabled for a long time because it was generating just so much. I felt like a big fat cheater. So I turned it off. We may turn it back on eventually, but I don't think we're going to need that much resources in the way of those metals specifically. And emeralds too. We've got so many emeralds. We really need to start trading with the villagers because, I mean, what the hell else are you going to use emeralds for, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and just for testings, I don't want to hurt the cows. Let's suck some power and take this a safe distance away. Just a little bit of power. That's good. We ain't got time for that. And, okay, so if I stick the sludge boiler here, power it, good. And let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this is 11 blocks away, 10, and so on. So let's see. Okay, it's got power. As soon as it goes, it should start hitting me with the effect. I'm not affected yet. I was not affected. It is only like 3 blocks? Really? Or am I just like impervious because of this stuff? Let me grab another bucket. We'll try again. All right, I grabbed 2 more buckets because be prepared. Scout's motto. All right, so three blocks should definitely hit me, and I took off the armor just in case that was absorbing. It might have been because it does have some durability off of it. That might have been absorbing the damage. Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh, because it can't output. Gonna need a chest because it's probably got some item ready for us to suck out. My inventory is getting super cluttery. Just like I like it. Alright, so we're 3 blocks away. And I'm hit with the hunger and the poison. And it's not affecting me right now. But it's also off right now. That's why I brought the second bucket. Okay, so this is 5 blocks away. And I placed it instead of putting it in the boiler. There we go. Okay. Alright, 5 blocks away doesn't affect me. 4 seems to be cool. So it's only like 3 blocks? Okay, this is going to make it way easier. That's good to know. Alright, and what did it generate for us? Not soul sand, podzol? Podzol. What can you use podzol for? Not much. Podzol stairs and slabs. And fertile soil. I don't know what that's for. If you know what that's for, let me know. How else can you make this? Just podzol? Okay, cool. Well, hang on to the podzol. Thanks for the podzol. Podzol. That's a fun word to say. All right, so good. We'll just stick this like. I think we'll just have like a little subfloor underneath this floor, like 3 blocks below us, so that way we can walk freely back and forth through here and not be affected by the potion effects. Although they're not really that serious. Maybe I'm just being a sissy. But safety first, right? Right. So let's make this just like a 3x3 type of thing. Maybe, yeah, no, 3x3 because I'm out of blocks. Cool. And we'll stick the sludge boiler there. Good. All right, so we're gonna want to pipe out. How do we want to do this? We need to pipe out the. We'll go ahead and put these back on. Pipe out the buckets. Transfer them into a fluid transposer, which we can stick on top. So, like so. Run some conduit. Can't click. There we go. There we go. It's kind of tricky to place sometimes, but almost got it. Got it. There we go. Nice. Nice. All right. And we can just run that line here for now. Sweet. And then we just need to run everything back. So that's what these hyper rationing pipes are for. So this transfer node will transfer the empty buckets out of the fluid transposer back to the autonomous activators. You guys have seen the setup before. Actually, if you've seen the setup before, there's probably no reason for me going into amazingly great detail and trying to explain it again. There we go. Okay, cool. And so with these guys, what am I doing? I guess they just have to be broken. This is what we need the hyper rationing pipes for. These make sure there's only one of each item in the inventory. So if we configure this input on the top. Cool. And we'll fix the output and stuff once we have a sludge bucket. Can you provide this? No, he needs a cooldown. What about any of you? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna need to give him a little bit of time. He's just shy. Or she. Probably she, right? Don't think about that too hard. So we'll give her a little bit of time, generate some sludge, and that way we can set the item filters for these conduits. We can go ahead and stick those in there, though. Apparently you can't shift click. Cool. And same for this side. but I haven't even placed the conduits yet. So I'll do one side at a time. We can also take this. Oh, can I stick that there? Oh, weird. So I can place it there like after the conduit. Or is it because it's a hyper-rationing pipe? The more you thought you knew. Oh, great. We've got the water going again. Cool. And this way, I'll keep the cows nice and trapped. Perfect. So this should keep... This way we can fit cows as densely as possible into this area. Nice. So, neither of them are ready. Okay, yeah, we'll just need a little bit of time. We had one. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Ready yet? Nope. It's going to take like a couple minutes. That's why we're going to need a ton of cows, because in order to generate soul sand, which has a really low percentage of being generated through sludge boiling, we're going to need a ton of sludge. So, yeah, we'll probably fill this room with cows. Don't you worry. All right, give me a minute, and I'll wait for this cow to cool down in about 1,700 ticks. Oh, Bessie, it's time for your milking. Where did that cow go, man? She was just here. She must have... Oh, there she is. Hiding. No, dang it. I forgot to milk. Crap. Oh, I'm sure the other ones are ready. I took this opportunity to kind of go ahead and set up the conduits and stuff for both sides. Yeah, they're ready. Cool. All right, so we're going to use this one. Cool, we got a sludge bucket. And we'll set that filter there. And here. Right now they're set to not extract, or extract with the signal, which is why they're not doing anything. Oh, I haven't put these in. Cool. Here we go. And last filter. Nice. All right. So, I don't think the sides... I don't think I've configured the sides of this thing, have I? There's also no power. So let's go ahead and do that. Input. Actually, let's go ahead and turn off everything. Cool. All right, so inputs on the sides. Output out the back. Yeah. And empty. Pretty easy. Actually, and then output the liquid. Wait, hold on. How does this work? There we go. Fill, actually, because we're filling the internal tank. I gotcha. Output the liquid out the bottom. Cool. And then we'll just need to give the boiler something to input into. Disable that. And energy conduit. Bam. Nice. All right, so we'll just make sure that's configured correctly. A lot of configuring. All right, excellent. It's not a lot of power. We'll eventually run a line from the main power system to that. But it should be good for now. So let's go ahead and give it a test. Oh yeah, of course I have to turn these on. Take it. Why is it not extracting? Sludge bucket, sludge bucket. I don't understand. Well, it definitely works with the other fluids. Oh, is it because I haven't configured this? Yeah, okay. Doy. This has to be set to insert. Cool. Ouch. Insert as well. Cool. And now we just need something to input into, right? Like a chest. And that's probably good to go. We'll use that chest. Grab a dolly from the system. If you guys don't know about dollies, you should. They're the best. Just right click to scoop up a chest, and you can just carry it around, contents and all. And we'll go ahead and stick that guy here. And not extract, please. Good. Cool. All right, we got a piece of dirt from that. So thanks for the dirt. Don't really need that. It's probably going to be a while before we get soul sand. But for now, we can go ahead and turn these all on. Maybe this one will... Oh, did it just go? Cool. Where are all the buckets? Where did all the buckets go? Are they still in here? No. Buckets. They're probably ending up all in one activator. See, this is why you gotta troubleshoot these. There's a lot of troubleshooting that goes on in these systems. Okay, we've got a bucket here. Oh, I see. There it goes. Okay. Don't know where the buckets are going. Are they just getting consumed somehow? Are they in this transfer node? Ooh, we got a red sand. Also not soul sand, but closer. Closer than dirt. Okay, there's one bucket. Oh, I didn't put the... dirt move there. I didn't put the buckets actually into the activators in the first place. Sorry, guys. How long have you been facepalming there? Alright, let me just stand dangerously close to this while we check out what we got. Heat sand and another piece of dirt. Cool. Alright, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Alright, so that's it. That's pretty much how this room is going to go. Just a few more cows and a lot more autonomous activators and equipment and everything. But that's, yeah, you just kind of repeat the pattern. You get the drift. So yeah, that's it. Alright, everyone. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today. The episode went a little bit longer than I intended, so sorry for that. I kind of wanted to get a little bit more done, but we're out of time. What can you do? But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think just once I get it all up and running, we should get a lot of soul sand. It'll just take, I think it'll take a long time for that to generate in mass. There may be an idea to like duplicate blocks that I have. I'm not sure if it'll work yet. I haven't tested it, but maybe in the next episode we'll try that out if we can get some soul sand going. Let's see what we've got. No, nothing new. Yeah. It's slow. We're going to need a lot more cows. But I know where to get them. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, oh yeah, I won't be here next week. This whole next week. I'm going to be out of town. So I probably won't be able to make any videos since I won't be here. But as soon as I get back, be on the lookout because you know they come in. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching once again, and I will see you next time.